What is up, members of my collector corps? It is I, Super Mariozilla, or you can call me Vinny, and today we will be taking a look at the S.H.Figuarts Piccolo from the movie Dragon Ball Superhero. Dragon Ball Superhero is the newest Dragon Ball movie, and of course Bandai teased us with upcoming figures, and Piccolo was one of them. Went up for pre-order along with Gohan, Goku, and Vegeta. Piccolo has a generous MSRP of $40, so despite being presented to us as a basic release, is it still a good figure worth your time? Sit back, relax, get a snack, get some water, don't drink soda pop, it's really bad for you, and I'll be more than happy to tell you. So most parts have been reused from the proud Namekian version of Piccolo, but does feature new parts like the arms and the shoes. Reusing parts is not a bad thing for figures, that makes sense. The head fixes the issue of the previous version, looking like he had red lipstick, so I'm happy to see that that's been improved. But not everything is perfect. So sculpt-wise, this figure is fantastic, but paint... the red and the yellow on the arms don't look good at all. They look very sloppy and not clean where the red meets the yellow. Hell, even where it meets the green, it doesn't look that appealing. It also looks like the yellow and the red have been applied a bit too thick. I hate to be that guy, but can you blame me? It's distracting when you have the figure in hand. Sure, not an issue from afar, but in toy photography or posing, you're gonna see it. Disappointing. The colors themselves are vibrant, I'll give it that much, but the yellow does look a bit dull. Sculpt-wise, like I said, is great, I love it, it's solid work. Well done with that, but where they needed paint, it was botched. Overall, Piccolo ultimately does look good, but I wish the paint on the arms was better.
So Piccolo's articulation is pretty much the same as the proud Namekian version, so there's realistically no difference whatsoever, but because I did not go over that figure, I will go over this one. So head is on a ball hinge, and his neck is on a ball joint, so in total he can look this high up, he can look, oops, and he can look this far down, which isn't bad at all. We also do have a bit of lean in the neck, and he can rotate, obviously. Arms on ball joints, and there's a butterfly hinge joint, which goes really far, although do keep in mind this ugliness on the back, so make sure he's posed forward if you're going to do that. And there's also a ball joint on his clothes on the shoulders. The proud Namekian version did not have these because these were enough, but I guess with, I don't know. I don't know, it's odd. Shoulders can... I'm pretty sure they hinge upward a bit more. Yeah, they can hinge up just about 90 degrees, so that's fine. Biceps can swivel. Double hinged elbows, we get more than 90 degrees, and his hands are on ball hinges. There is a ball joint here in the diaphragm and here in the waist, so in total he could crunch forward just about this far and backward. Pretty far, although do keep in mind some gapping. Legs, he can kick forward just a little bit more than 90 degrees, and he can kick backward more than that, definitely more than 90 degrees. In terms of splits, he can indeed do the splits. Thighs can swivel. Double hinged knees, which goes more than 90 degrees. And we have ball joints on the ankles. The one problem I have with these Piccolo mold figures is that they can't be bothered to do better with the ankle articulation, because look at this. That is pathetic. That is pathetic. That is piss poor ankle articulation. And toes are on a hinge, which goes pretty much all the way, so yeah. Alright, so besides the ankles needing better ankle rocker, I think the articulation here is solid, just like how it was on the proud version. So you were concerned about articulation, he's pretty much packing everything he got from that previous version, and it's still pretty decent here. Well, pretty good here. Again, I just hate that they did not improve the ankles. So, yeah. Pretty standard stuff. But ultimately, you'll still have fun.
Piccolo doesn't include a lot of accessories, but for the price point, this is enough in my opinion. Starting with the heads is the default smirking head, an angry teeth-gritted head, a screaming yelling head. For the hands, he has 2 fist hands, 2 open blast hands, 2 clenched open hands, and a special beam cannon right hand. So Piccolo doesn't include the most stuff, but like I said, he's a bit cheaper than normally, so it's not a big deal. Here's a size comparison with other figures you may or may not own. Piccolo is a little taller than most Figuarts, which is good, he's supposed to be. So he looks great with figures such as Goku, Gohan, and the others. Adding him to a display won't be a problem. This is a decent release, but that's it. It's a decent release, which is fine. It wasn't trying to be anything extraordinary, just a fun release of Piccolo to promote the movie. A decent figure for a good price, and honestly, I'm glad Bandai did not try to do anything grand with this figure, and I'll probably be repeating that in the next review. So the figure is nothing bad, but nothing spectacular. But great for those who missed the proud Namekian version of Piccolo. Fans, you may want to get this if that's the case, or if you're a completionist. I'll give Piccolo a 7 out of 10.